Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Straight Up Bananas, and thank you for checking out today's video. Today is episode number 1 of a new series we've got going on that has got some World War II beta gameplay in it. We're either going to be doing live comms or just a normal gameplay video where I talk about my experiences with the game or the video itself or something in regards to World War II beta. Gotta put emphasis on the beta because of course things can change when the game actually releases in November. Today's going to be the latter of those two. I've got some gameplay in the background. I believe it's on the last day of the beta. I can't remember. It's one of the last days. I've got a gun that I like, a setup that I like, a playstyle that I like, so I'm a little more comfortable with it. I will be showing previous videos that I recorded that I struggle a little bit, and there's reasons to that. But I wanted to start the series out on a decent note and kind of highlight the my feelings going into this game. That was a bunch of rambling. It doesn't matter. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually going to be watching my gameplay and recording the commentary at the same time. That way, hopefully, I can take my topic and my gameplay and weave them together in one harmonious, beautiful video. So as this gets started, I'm using the WWII SMG. It is gnarly with fire rate and also gnarly on the opposite spectrum with recoil. So we're going to watch me succeed and fail all in the same video. If you've noticed, which I'm sure you do because you are all smart people, I got real hot in my room, so I took off my sweatshirt, switched out my t-shirts. I'm not trying to say anything at all with this t-shirt, but oh, it feels good. It feels good. I don't care what happens forever forward. This feels good. On a side note, if you like any type of sports, particularly baseball, basketball, football, a little bit of hockey, let me know who your favorite team is. I would love to talk to you about sports in general. I'm getting into sports really heavy. I've always been in baseball, basketball the last 5 or 6 years, football the last year, and hockey I'm trying to get into that too. So anyways, regardless, let's go back on topic. So the WWII, as you see, is gnarly. This gun is amazing. It's definitely my favorite that I used in the beta. If you pre-order the game, you get an unlock token that you're able to unlock any gun, any perk, well, I guess they don't have perks, anything at all in the multiplayer day one as soon as you start it up. And that's an awesome pre-order. That's probably my favorite pre-order we've ever had. But I'm going to use it on the WWII, not this gun. This is the grease gun. I'm going to use it on the WWII because out of all the guns I use, this is the one I had the most success with and the one that I could use efficiently. It's definitely meant to be close quarters combat, just like this. Look at that beautiful dirty double. Got the double. That's why I like this gun. So I'm going to be using it on that. I believe in the beta it unlocked mid-20s. I'm probably wrong, but mid-20s. So it gives me a little bit of heads up because at least in the beta, again, keep in mind it's the beta. Everything is probably going to change, but the guns that we use in the beta and the order we unlocked them in, I didn't like any of them. The grease gun, the very first gun, it was slow, but it was strong, so it's probably my favorite out of the very beginning of the game. But the PPSH, everybody said that they liked. I hated it. What was the other one? What are you doing? Anyways, I hated it. The other gun, it was, oh man, what was it called? I can't remember that. Oh, the Type 100, maybe? Type 100? It was, no, I don't like that either. So we're going to unlock that one. This gun right here, though, the STG that you're seeing, the AR, it is awesome. I also like this gun a lot. As far as the ARs go, it's probably the most consistent, at least that I used. I didn't use any of the single fire because I hate the single fire. So I used the very first one and then this one. And this is definitely one of the better guns. The reason I'm not unlocking this gun, though, is because in the beta, it unlocked super early. So it's pointless to spend an unlock token on something you're going to get relatively quick. Plus, you're going to get it a lot quicker when the actual game comes out because we didn't have challenges, or at least as many challenges as we normally will. So we'll be able to get to that gun relatively quick. And I think look at this, man. I'm dropping doubles the whole time with this gun. I love it. I definitely miss it. I will say, this will be my third World War II video that I've edited. I cannot wait for this game. Every time I do it, I just get super excited. I'm bummed out we still have to wait. Granted, we've only got like a month and a week left as I'm editing this. until the game actually comes out, but my gosh, I miss it. Especially when I turn on the other Call of Duties. I love all my Call of Duties, but of course it's that time of year where we're pumped for the new one. I'm excited to use this new gun. Whew, I didn't think I was gonna get that one. So I've not actually watched this gameplay through all the way yet. I've gotten to about halftime and watched, but I know how well I do as far as my stat lines go, and I'm not gonna say I'm impressed because I can do a lot better, but at the same time, when I started out on this game, I might have said it in my other videos, but when I started out on this, dude, I could not get my footing. I could not get my footing at all. So I'm very relieved that at the end of the beta, I was able to end it on a couple high notes, which I've got probably 8 total gameplays throughout the entire weekend that I'm going to be uploading. They're all pretty good. There's 1 or 2 that I kept as recordings because I wanted to show a couple things off, my struggle points and kind of, I don't know, the lessons that I've learned with that. Alright, so if you saw, it was pretty quick, but if you saw, as of right now, we are 17-4. That is pretty good compared to what I was doing, so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyways, what I was saying, so about my gameplays that I kept, got a hair or something on my face that's driving me nuts. The gameplays that are not as good, at least KD-wise, I'm keeping because I think there'll be a couple good videos to put out in regards to. Holy crap! Okay, hopefully that does it. A couple good videos out that I think I will learn from, and I'm hoping that I can teach you something to essentially learn from your mistakes. That's one of the beautiful things about life, I guess, is if you do something and you mess up, just look back at it, see what happened, take the good from it, continue it, take the bad, cut it out, and figure out how to move forward. Life lessons, guys. Anyways, you did not come here for life lessons. Shout out to a Geek Kumquat, my homeboy. Back to the gameplay. So, Domination is absolutely my favorite game type. In the beta, it was really good, with the exception of 2 things. So the Dom markers, as you can see on the screen, they're triangles either pointed up or pointed down, and 2 colors, either green, I guess, is that blue? I don't know, green or blue, which signifies yours, and then the red, which signifies theirs. And if somebody is capping one for either side, it will get outlined in the color that is capping it. So if there's a red triangle and it's got, what the hell is this? If there is a red triangle, which would be this way, red triangle with green on the outside, that means one of my teammates is capturing an enemy's flag. That's awesome. There's one critique I have on it though, and this is, I didn't notice it when I was playing because I wasn't paying too much attention to that exact graphic, but as you can tell right now, what I just said, red but it's going green, there was no way to let you know how far they were on capturing that. So like, if my teammate was 50% through capping it, there was no way for me to know it. So, that sucks. I really hope they change it. I know there's people, I think, on Twitter, and of course all the bigger YouTubes, pros, all those. I think they've mentioned this before, but I really hope it gets changed because if I'm 30 feet away, I want to know that me running towards that flag that my team's capturing, it's worth it for me, because if I take 5 steps and then it finishes, well, I was a waste of 5 steps. I could have done something else. My dog's scratching. It's annoying. I know, poor dog. There's a reason he's scratching. Are you okay? Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Dogs. What are you gonna do? So, gameplay again. This is, I'll be honest with you, this is strange for me to do. I've never done one like this before. Granted, I'm a new YouTube channel, but this is interesting, to say the least. But one thing I do want to touch on, which I actually just noticed, was I'm not, as of right now, good enough to get the paratroopers. I'm sure I am, but I wasn't able to, let's put it that way. So there's this awesome thing that I recommend to you starting out. I can't remember what it's called, and I'm going to try to put that on screen right now, or what that's called, but it allows you to, even though you die, your score streaks continue. Now granted, that's awesome. The drawback to it is you have to, like, the score streaks cost a lot more. I think the paratroopers, which I wanted to use, almost double, maybe not quite double, but it was a lot. But anyway, starting out in a new game, going back to the boots on the ground, all that, I think is smart for the average player, such as myself, to put this I don't even know what to call it, it's not a perk, but training, basic training, I don't know. Anyways, to put this on your class, that way you're able to experience the higher score streaks. Now granted, you do have to work really hard to get them still, because they are really high in points. I didn't get the paratroopers until, what was the score line, like 170, something like that, so you have to work for it. But as long as you get a lot of kills and you're playing the objective, which is huge, you will definitely earn them, and it allows you to experience the higher score streaks if you're not able to get them otherwise. I'm hoping that once I get used to the game, I've played it out, grinded out a little bit, I can get my setup perfect, and paratroopers will not be a problem. I have a feeling we're going to be okay with that. As the gameplay is winding down, a couple things I want to mention. Never mind, I'll save that for later. So, I flashed it real quick. We ended up winning by a good amount. The score line was 25-7. I didn't even catch it this time. There we go. 25-7. So that puts us at over a 3 KD. I feel so good about that because I don't know if I'm gonna. I told you I'd show you the videos, but I don't know if I'm gonna show you the commentary that I had with it because it might be a little aggressive, a little gruesome. Oh. Apparently that was the last game I played, because if you've seen that, you know exactly what that means. That was all she wrote. End of the beta. I will say I was excited when I saw the update playlist. Thinking new guns, new level cap, new basic trainings, whatever they're called. An extension because it was a holiday, but, you know, it didn't work out that way. I was bummed, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, we got to play the game early. That's insane. We didn't always have that. I know the last couple games we did, but it's not always been like that. So I hope you took advantage of playing the game early. I tried to maximize my time as much as I could. I've recorded a lot. You'll get to see that. I hope you stay tuned for all those. If you guys like the video, thumbs up. I absolutely appreciate it. So much more than you could probably ever fathom. Also, comment. Good, bad, any type of criticism. This type of video is, again, my first one doing it where I was watching the gameplay and recording my commentary at the same time. I know there's a ton of stuff I can improve on. I'm sure there's things that I missed, so I want you to call me on it. I absolutely, go to town. I know that I need to integrate my commentary a little bit better, but I will say, though, my first experience with this is there's some things that I brought up that I don't know if I would have otherwise, so I think it did its job. Of course, I want to improve as best as I can, put out the best quality I can, because I enjoy it. I enjoy creating, making really good content, and then I also want you to enjoy it, and if there's something that you think I can do better on that make you enjoy it more, of course I want to try that. Absolutely. So subscribe to the channel if you have not already. When you do, click that notify bell. I upload on a regular schedule, but if you click the notifications, you don't have to worry about that. Of course, I always appreciate the subscription and the views, the likes, the comments, all that stuff, more than you will ever imagine. It's absolutely crazy to see that. It's so much fun to create. It's also so much fun to see people enjoying what you create. Alright, that's it, guys. Peace, love, and positivity. I'll check you later.